Hey, PC Games Girl here, and hello and welcome to a Create a Sim video with The Sims 3. Alrighty, you guys, so I did a couple things here in this particular video. First of all, the Sims that I'm making are going to be for my current household that I'm actually playing with for my own personal amusement while I'm also doing the Seasons Let's Play. And also partially to test out a custom town that I found called, I think it's Mayfield Springs or something like that. Something with May and Springs, I know that for sure. But yeah. Anyway, if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments section and I'll leave you guys a link for that particular town. But anyway, to these Sims, I decided to make a young adult female Sim and then have her have a set of twin toddlers. And since, of course, she starts out the game at the very lowest of young adult, like just barely a young adult, like all of them do when you make them that age, I figured basically she had a teen pregnancy. That's the story I've got going in my head, and she had a set of twin girls. Which is why, once I'm done making this particular Sim, I will very briefly make a Sim dude, make sure he's not hideous, and then play with genetics and then get rid of him. So he will be the father of the children, but I'm not actually gonna play with him. I got rid of him pretty much immediately. But yeah, so I ended up naming this Sim Sara Summers. I don't know, the name just sort of came to me and I'm like, okay, I'll go with it. But I wanted to make her a really pretty brunette girl with brown eyes, and I feel like I succeeded in that quite well. And I also challenged myself to make these Sims without any custom content at all, which is very difficult for me because I'm always just drowning my Sims in custom stuff, pretty much, as you can probably tell from how much of it I have in each category that I'm using here. But I managed to make a good-looking Sim without any custom content, so I'm quite proud of myself. Everything I used was from either the base game or the different expansion packs, and I have every expansion pack, and I have a few stuff packs, so everything was from official EA stuff. So that was intense because I have a hard time doing that. But anyway, the outfit that I chose for her for every day I end up changing a bit. So don't mind me as I'm just like going through everything. Like, I have no clue who this Sim is or what I want her to look like at all, because I didn't. I had no idea. I was literally making it up as I was going along, and I didn't decide on a personality for her until I flat out like did that part of her, so I had no idea who she was, really. Although I did know that I wanted her to be flirty because I figured that would make more sense with the fact that she got pregnant really young, so something would have had to happen there to make that happen, you know? Like, she would have had to have a boyfriend or something, and I figured she would have been more likely to have one if she had the flirty trait, so I gave her the flirty trait. And let's see, just putting a little watch on her here, and then I was so tempted to give her, like, nice nails, but those are custom, so I couldn't do it to keep with my challenge I made for myself. Ugh. But, yeah. These Sims, she and her two daughters, who I'll make momentarily, are all on the gallery, so if you want to download them, just look for, Lady Saluna. There is it's written out in the description of the video what to search for, so yeah. You can find them there if you want to download them to play with for yourself. But yeah, of all the outfits I put on her, the sleepwear was the easiest to figure out. And then let's see, for the athletic wear, I ended up changing it a little bit. Like, I changed the color to the blue one, just so that it would go better with the shoes. And then here, I am working on her swimwear. And did I give her the stuff from Master Suite? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I gave her that from Master Suite, and then that from Island Paradise. And I love, actually, how this ended up turning out her swimwear. It's so cute. I love it. Oh gosh, this made me miss the creative style stuff so much. This is why I prefer The Sims 3 to The Sims 4 now. Like, I pretty much always have, but yeah. I mean, look at that cute bathing suit I put together. Look at that. You could never do that in The Sims 4. It just doesn't work that way. Oh dear. And then outerwear. I don't know why the heck she kept those sunglasses in the outerwear category, but I got rid of them. And I figured, you know what? She's gonna have the baggiest, like, snow pants and that really bulky, puffer jacket thingy-majiggy. Because snow is freaking cold, man, okay? I mean, I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and it does not snow here, like, ever. So, the very, very few times I have been in snow, I was like, what? Snow is not something I am accustomed to, okay? I'm not. But I do prefer being cold to being hot, so go figure, right? But then this gave me an idea. And I ended up making it look like it's a full-on dress instead of a skirt and top. Excuse me, as you guys probably noticed here. So yeah, there we go. I made it look like it's a full dress. And let's see, here are her traits. I decided to make her... What the heck did I make her? Who are you, Sarah? She's a dog person, flirty, family-oriented, and... Gosh, I was having a hard time. A heavy sleeper. And what else did I make her? Gosh, I'm just like, what do I want her to be? I don't know. I was just like struggling. And then frugal. And I made her wish to be CEO of a mega corporation. Her favorite color is yellow. Her favorite food's sushi. Her favorite music is beach thingy-majiggy. And that is her voice, even though you guys can't hear it. And then she ended up being a Libra, even though you probably couldn't see that because it was so fast. But here I'm going to make the father of her children, and yes, I know that started out as a girl, but see, he turned out to be pretty, he was not bad looking at all to start out with, so I just made a couple of quick adjustments and then made her have a daughter here, and I really wish I hadn't told myself no custom stuff, because then I could have made the babies' hair look so much better, because there's like no good hair for toddlers by default, even with all the expansions. Ugh. So they are Natalie and Christine. I was just thinking for a while, there we go, Christine. And see, all of my hairs, they're all custom for toddlers pretty much, because there's almost no good hairs for toddlers by default. And I decided to have Natalie have a red theme going on with her outfits and with her like pigtails. And her sister Christine will have a like pink and lilac theme going on, so that she'll be able to tell the difference between them, even though they are technically twins, but they are fraternal twins, not identical twins, because they have the same basic skin tone and they have the same hair color, but they have different eye colors. So I'm assuming anyway that they will end up looking different from one another when they age up, but they look really similar now as toddlers. But see here, I was like, okay, I want this to be red, so Natalie's in all the red, and here's her outerwear, and I was having a hard time figuring out which parts were which on the swatches there, but I got it. I got it in the end, even though I was seriously struggling for some reason there. There we go. And just putting her in all red there. And she ended up being good and virtuoso. And she is a Scorpio. And I made her sister be a Scorpio as well, like Lilac, Geek Rock, and Mushroom Omelets. And she is artistic and neurotic. And see, she has blue eyes, as you guys can tell here. Christine has blue eyes, and they are so pretty. And here's where I was deciding to make her little bows be lilac, and trying to get it to look lilac. They kind of still look pink, but whatever. I tried. But I feel like these kids are gonna be so adorable, like so gorgeous when they get older, but yeah. I really love the way that they turned out, you guys. I am so happy about this, and it has been, I've played a little bit with them, and it is so hard compared to the way I usually play to have two babies in the household, but oh my goodness, especially starting out with just one parent. But yeah, I'm going to be ending this video here. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Please be sure to give it a like and to subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so, and I will be seeing you all in my next video.